Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain, and welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Sam & Max Save the World for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon links in the description at the bottom. Alright, last time we managed to crack the first case. We defeated Brady Culture, freed the soda poppers, but unfortunately it looks like this isn't the end of our little hypnotic hijinks. As we move on to Episode 2, Situation Comedy. Talk show host Myra Stump has gone berserk. Sam and Max head down to the Warp TV studio to find out why she's holding her audience hostage. But getting into Myra's stage isn't going to be easy. First, the Freelance police will have to prove they're worthy of 15 minutes of fame. And it's probably going to be convoluted, ridiculous, and, well, a little bit mentally taxing. I mean, that's just aside from Max talking. So, let's crack on. And no, I don't think you can skip the cutscenes. Or at least skip the opening, whatever. Yeah, cutscenes, what am I talking about here? Yep, situation comedy. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, little buddy? Ooh!
I got it!
No, you don't!
I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Stiller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
Nobody tells Tom Hanks to get a haircut and lives.
Valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
I've been looking to bust some heads ever since they canceled Drawn Together.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
Yeah, I get a feeling that a lot of this is going to be rehashed, so...
Nothing useful in here.
How ironic.
One of these days we're going to finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Alright, let's see.
Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
Nope. Wait, aren't you plastic?
My toes are all a-twitter that we've gotten another case so close on the heels of the last one.
Don't say a Twitter, Sam.
Yeah, it's at X. No, I can't even say that.
Well, Myra Stump holding her audience hostage. You watch that particular bit of daytime fluff occasionally, don't you, Max?
Whenever our TV's out of hock, for some reason I can't get enough of her sharp-toothed maternal ranting.
Yeah, probably because of the sharp teeth part.
Why do you suppose Myra's got her audience captive?
Who knows? Last month, Charles Grodin put his hand on her desk and she hit it with a ruler. She's very strict.
You're a lovable but essentially useless lump of fur and icky stuffing materials, Max.
On the contrary, I can be a vital source of alternative insight into the problems that plague you.
Somehow I doubt that.
There's that.
Somehow I doubt that, but as long as you think that, we'll just leave it at that.
Let's get going.
You lead and I'll follow haphazardly, shall I?
Whee! 2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
All right, let's see what's on the boob tube.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well-adjusted.
That says more than enough in and of itself. Oh God, she's holding the hostage with the ultimate weapon, maternal guilt. Ugh.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of Help Us!
And yeah, definitely, yeah. Speaking from experience, that's Jewish mother brand guilt. Whew. Oh, look at that.
Ah, Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh-so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
I wish I could have seen that.
Anybody home? Guess not.
Ah, good. At least Jimmy won't steal my stuff. Won't steal our stuff when we get back. While we're on about. Let's see. Nothing particularly useful around here. Let's see.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful.
Ah, I see. Alright, always turn off the lights before you leave. I don't want to waste electricity. See you later, Mr. Spatula. Alien Love Triangle Times. Ooh!
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out.
Ah, great. I want to see the issue. I want to see the issue. I want to see the latest issue. There's something going on between the Shi'ar Empress, the Skrull. Let's see, the Skrull, and oh yeah, I think that there was a Krogan involved in there, if I remember correctly.
Has been Brady Culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
It says this year's fashion is somehow different from last year's
Silver
fashion.
Club Scout arsenal
I still
discovered?
have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do.
So that's what the lawyers were about. Max got into the arsenal and decided to make his own little batch of fresh-baked
It
cookies.
says cloning rights activists are cloning themselves to create a bigger voting bloc.
It works for locusts.
Tragedy, greed, cruelty, and sports scores.
That's one of my favorite bands.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Alternative?
It says they've bred a horse with 8 legs.
Does it run twice as fast?
No, but it does eat twice as much.
And probably poops twice as much as a result.
I don't think I want to know any more about what's going on in the world than I already do.
Yeah, no, I'm depressed enough as it is.
Alien Love Triangle. It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Well, only one way to find out. Either way, I'm pretty sure Max's teeth are going to get destroyed by chewing on that stuff. Alright, let's see what inconvenient nonsense the Bosco has for us this time.
What's Samuel, Maximilian.
What
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Nope.
It's me, Bosco.
I kind of gathered. Alright, so what's with the What's with the bizarro Hugh Laurie?
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English.
Good Lord! English! Buddy, we don't speak English around here. We speak Americanese. Now, cheeseburger, pineapple pizza. No, wait. Pineapple pizza. I did not mean to say that out loud.
No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
Bosco, you fool! You've opened yourself up to MI6. They'll know instantly that you're not part of the herd.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh no, the skin bodies are like those horrible hairless cats, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're still in pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course.
Well, that's the first thing you've ever said. I think that's the first thing you said that actually makes coherent sense.
Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from B-Tads.
Meaning nothing stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something.
Good to know.
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
Alright, so what do you have for sale this time, old chum?
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
As always.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
So basically it's a cheat code for voice acting.
I mean, it's not like you could change a pitch of your voice yourself or anything like that.
No, that'd just be silly. Although, it might save you a little bit of throat damage. Anyways, go and give us the thing.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1,000,000 American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Oh, worth every shilling. Trust me.
$1 million, you say? Well, okay, I guess I'm gonna hold the freaking world hostage again or something like that. Well, in any case, Mr. Englishman, let us see what else you have for Dr. Evil.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid. Spiffing. Tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
All right. Do you have
Do you
any...
have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
Do you have
Do you
any...
have any fine leather jackets?
Nope.
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
Nope.
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
Nope.
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
Nope.
Do you have any ketchup?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast, drat, dash it all.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
Alright, well, I think we pestered you enough.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Let's see. Okay, identity theft. Bosco, you're under arrest.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Pah, piffle, pish-posh.
Alright, so, Bosco, do you organize your threats by alphabetically or by threat level? Well, either way, I'm pretty sure we'll at least crack the top 20.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip pip, honey nut Cheerio.
Bees. I hate bees.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Paws up, pig, dog, pig dog. The skin bodies rule the streets. Blast, bugger, blimey, bollocks. The little blighter did it again. After him. I mean, tally-ho!
I got a feeling we're gonna need that.
Tally-ho!
Why don't you tally a hoe? Ooh, more shaving cream.
Whipped liverwurst.
Want some?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Alright, let's see what the sludgy flavors are this week.
Sludgies. This week's flavors, bangers and mash.
That's sausages and potatoes to you, Yanks.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
Nachos.
They're mine, nachos.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Stay out of the loo. It's knackered.
It's what now?
What do you think of Bosco's accent?
Please. Even Hugh Grant does a better British accent than Bosco.
Just standing in this store, I can feel sugar and preservatives leaching directly into my bloodstream through my skin.
Let's stay here a little longer.
What do you think of Bosco?
Please.
Sometimes Muzak makes me want to commit mayhem.
Almost everything makes me feel that way.
Fair enough.
Let's do some shopping.
Great.
Alright, at the risk of monetization, see you later, Dick Van Dyke. Oh, actually, yeah, reminder. Next time, ask Bosco if he can sing Step in Time.
Those skin body rats must be around here somewhere.
Just jump in the car and follow the smell.
The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
I smell crime.
I think that's grind.
That rhymes.
Do you remember how to get to the TV station?
I think we usually drive there. In the car.
Oh, really? I thought we were going on a, really? I thought we were taking the unicycle this time.
Let's go.
Okay. Where are we going, Sam?
After them.
The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
Hey! After those rats!
Alright, time for another driving section.
There they are. Let's get them.
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch us. The skin bodies can't be stopped. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Shoot him, Sam.
The skin bodies can't. Oof.
There we go.
Hey, the shaving cream.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
Well, saved us the trouble of buying it. Let's see. Tabloid rag this time. Oh, looks like she's got herself a part-time writing gig. Yeah, I'm guessing therapy didn't really work out.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Little green men feeling frisky. No, sorry, only little gray men. And Max.
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you were the one who reported about Florkma. His career has been in tatters because of you.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Vatican spokesperson? Okay, wonder how that worked out.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
Well, then again, if the MIB are... Oh, yeah, right, yeah, the MIB, right.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
4.
3.5.
You're selectively audio averse.
I don't like the sound of that.
Whatever.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Maybe I could get you in contact with the guy. Yeah, I know a little thing about, interesting interspecies intermingling. A man by the name of Dr. Hojo.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it.
Right. Yeah, you're a journalist. You could go and spin anything, right? Or at least if you're good at your job.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Oh, God! Okay, so, who else is an alien? And don't go for the obvious. Don't say Michael Jackson. We already dragged that joke into the ground.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying. Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Specific?
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Alright, fine then.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
Don't you mean keep watching the skies?
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Ah, printing press. Okay.
Max, let me ask you something.
Sam, for the last time, it's I before E except after sustained gunfire.
No, not that.
Are you getting taller, little buddy?
Maybe. I've been doing ear exercises.
It shows.
Are you getting taller, little buddy?
Maybe. I've been doing ear exercises.
Never mind.
I don't.
Alright, well, it looks like we don't have anything useful for right now. Alright, we trashed the place long enough for right now. Let's get on over to the station.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Alright, studio, whatever.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You
Oh.
crack me up, little buddy.
Oh, here's some smacking for you. There you go. Let's see. In case of fire, this door will be locked and the camera switched on for an impromptu reality show. Ha!
I hope that's just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
Me neither.
There's only one explanation for a propeller on the wall.
Yes, this TV station is a giant flying battleship.
Either that, or it's just a prop. Huh, get it?
I vote for the giant flying battleship.
No, you idiot! It's just the wall that can fly. We would need like at least 5 more propellers in order to make this thing fly. Don't you know anything about proper aerodynamic propulsion, there, Max?
Need a broom, little buddy?
I don't use brooms, Sam. I necessitate the use of them.
Well, speaking of flying,
It's got a falling star on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you'll crash and burn.
Yeah.
if I were to guess, let's see, stars crashing and burning. I'm gonna bet caught with an underage girl.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
No wonder I haven't seen it.
Ah, right.
Hey, even the scaffold is just a prop.
Yeah, from that show about the TV crew that solves crimes around the station using advanced forensics and overly dramatic reenactments.
Come on, who ever heard of a crime at a TV station?
A crime at a TV station. Bah! Pure speculative fiction.
Hey, Max,
What is it, Sam?
any idea what cheap ripoff of an already lackluster show gets filmed on this set?
Even money says it's something tasteless or tawdry, but preferably both.
Let's boogie, little buddy.
Lights, camera, double-barreled action.
Groovy. Yeah. Director, maybe she could tell us what's going on around here. Ooh!
This tear gas grenade launcher is just a salad shooter and some pureed onions.
Well, it still works. Can't argue with the results.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number 1, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have
Number 2, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh,
How did she
we're not
know?
actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Whoa.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
Okay, yeah. Alright. Are we done with the audition here?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
I'll validate you, little buddy. Whatever that means.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and/or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
Sounds like someone needs to switch to decaf.
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead.
Okay, to be fair, Sam, nobody likes the grammar cop, okay?
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
Well, if you guys wanted that, why just go and terrorize people and post it on Facebook? Oh, no, wait. Or YouTube. Right.
See you later.
This conversation is a wrap.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
The natural evolution of boxes.
Midtown Cowboys, that-a-way.
Alright, let's get through here.
Hey! Actors only back there.
But we're police.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I see where this is going here.
Hello again.
Yes?
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised.
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy, that is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Frothing mad, eh? Alright, fine then.
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, I've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
He'll just put it down, period.
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
Alright, fine. You want grief? Myra you'll never be as popular as Myra, and, let's see. Your sense of fashion is absolutely atrocious, and, why in God's name are you even here?
Cut! That has got to be the saddest sad performance I've ever seen.
Is that good or bad?
Bad. I'd recommend you try to think about dead puppies or something, but that's what the scene's about, and it didn't help. Come back when you can cry on cue.
Alright, fine.
Hello again?
Yes?
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from boy gets weepy. Ready, Max? Show me the emotion.
Well, only one way to make a sociopath like him go and ball. Force the issue.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Dance, sucker!
Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo.
I mean, you don't have any
Such
enough holes
realism,
already?
Such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Hopefully that's enough for me to go and complete this episode. Oh,
All
no,
right,
wait.
people, let's get the stage set up. Celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Alright, so let's go bubble our way to fame.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
You're right, you did say
You
duty!
guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Oddly
Devilishly
specific, but okay.
inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Oh
I
god!
guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Alright, so get the serious toothpaste. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Cowboys trying to start a herd in Manhattan. Mr. Featherly has a strict no cows policy. Something toothpaste. Improv. Oh god, improv. What the hell am I doing here? Alright, let's start taping.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Ah. Alright. First off, creating a disguise. Dairy Creamer. Oh, Mr. Featherly.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
That right there is Santa Claus, sir.
It's jolly old St. Nick.
It is? Oh, Santa! I want a new semi-automatic pistol with armor-piercing bullets, laser scope, and a picture of Jennifer Lopez engraved on the handle.
It's not really Santa Claus, butthead. We're shooting a TV show, remember?
Cut!
Please don't say cut. That's my job.
How am I expected to create art if you're not even going to try to perpetuate the farce?
He's right, guys. You can do better than that. Let's get the set back the way it was.
This whole production is a farce, Featherly. You and I both. This whole production is a farce, Milo. You and I both know this. Just as life is nothing but a horrible farce, a grim display of tragedy that we put on just to delude ourselves from the inevitable void.
I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands.
You are failing to commit to the art, Sam. Ooh, Telltale.
What's that thing?
I don't know. It was here when we took over the building after the .com bust.
Looks like we could use that. Maybe to get some stuff on Steam.
What do you think constitutes a good cow disguise?
I don't know. I guess one that eventually lets us do something funny.
Well, that would imply you guys actually are funny.
Let's have a try at the scene.
I'm game. You tell the director. I find her a little scary.
Oh, that says something there.
How convenient. This way we can shoot a TV show about people watching a TV show.
And if the show they're watching is the show of themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Best leave it turned off then.
Oh, yeah, oh, you're no fun.
Hi, Mom. Is this thing on?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Mom. These are all thesauri. Who decorated this set?
English majors working for peanuts, as usual.
Of course.
Competitive horseshoe skipping is a thrilling test of accuracy, strategy, and strength.
Even more so if the horses are still attached.
Some say that's the only way.
It is the only way.
Ah, nature.
Who's never going to be a millionaire and cooking without looking?
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
Who?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine.
Do we?
But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
All right, fine. Let's go
Hi,
talk.
Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How'd you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Shut up, you weirdo. All right, fine, Max. Let's go and talk to the creepy albino with no shoes. No shoes. What in God's name? What can drive a person to go like that?
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else.
Okay, Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me!
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
What? Did Max go on the... what, is Max hooked up to the internet? Oh, boy.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
Could we just wait for the movie version to come out?
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Shh! Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for, and yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
Alright, well, seeing as how you've been doing all this other stuff, how about a magic trick?
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of Prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Okay, fine then.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic. I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Can we get a photo with you?
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies.
So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
Alright, well, thanks a lot.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
You are the living definition of toxic positivity, aren't you?
Emetics.
Life troubling your digestion? Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness.
Already got a copy. I read it every morning on the can.
Multicolored happiness indeed.
I'm guessing that was the guacamole, but whatever. Well, time to get to the bottom of this.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Yeah, no, show's over.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Okay, so Myra is immediately radiating boomer energy here.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to
Self-appointed.
insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Extensively.
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look,
I
it's
somehow doubt
very
you'll like it.
simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Usually you got famous without having to. Nowadays, you don't. You got famous without acting or singing, or at least doing it well.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
A gift from a well-wisher, huh?
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Actually, at this point, I'm just waiting until she starts rambling on about the violins on TV.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
Alright, fine. So we gotta give ourselves a recording contract, evidence of a scandal,
Get
and...
my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Well, looks like we got ourselves yet another series of problems to go and solve.
I think Myra Stump might be hypnotized.
That would explain... What would that explain, Sam?
No
It
idea.
might explain why she'd do something weird, like hold her audience captive for 3.5 days and try to give them stuff.
It's true. Generosity isn't natural. It's even kind of scary.
Ugh.
I think this Hugh Bliss guy is a bit of a wacko.
True, but he's a colorful wacko.
Literally.
Who do you think would want to hypnotize Myra?
Almost everybody?
We've got to get onto that set and find out what's going on. Well, we've got things to do.
And things to be.
Who's never going to be a millionaire?
Good old WARP, where no horse is so dead they can't beat it a few more times.
Alright, so Miss Teleporting Director, what's my motivation here?
So how does this game show work?
Did you just ask me how a game show works?
Uh,
A contestant comes to the podium, the host reads them a question, they get it wrong, and they leave.
Just one question?
More time for commercials that way.
Look over there. It's Myra.
Where?
It's written right above the door.
I don't have time for this.
So how does this game show work?
Did you just ask me a contestant?
Just one?
More time.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Picture of Hugh Bliss.
It's a picture of us with Hugh Bliss, and he's green.
And yeah, Sybil was looking for a picture of the three of us with a green guy, so... Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that when we were doing it.
How about another picture, Hugh Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one. Save the Earth.
Sure, whatever.
Gather round.
Yeah, well, it still works. Well, let's see. We do need $1 million in order to get Bosco's latest feat of scientific wonderment. So let's take a crack at it.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire? With special guest host, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Sup?
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Or at least tolerate you.
You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true.
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
Avocados?
I'm not sure, but I'll say false.
That's not really a valid answer. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bless.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Suit yourself.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
So, we got ourselves some questions here, eh?
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers, only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Lacking in so many ways, little buddy.
I can't see how anybody would ever be able to answer any of these questions.
Let's see, who was Fred and Barney's alien friend of the Flintstones? Truly a Herculean feat. Yeah. Well, there's got to be like a marker or something here so we can change this change the question to something incredibly simple. We may be able to find something on the other sets.
I don't care if it is just a prop. Nothing back in the office. This is going to require a little bit of extra elbow work here. Alright, so calling it a day, folks. Until next time, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.